Veal?
That's my next state name. My real name is Roberto Walker Clemente.
Okay. You are there on two criminal charges. Well, is your address 607 South Lake Street in Lake Mills?
I don't know.
Okay. You are there on two charges. Both are count 1 and count 2 are both first-degree murder charges. Count 1 is for allegedly knowingly commit murder in the first degree at 1620 North Hampshire Avenue in Mason City. It's alleged that you willfully, deliberately, and with premeditation killed Caleb Christensen. I believe that is count 2. And count 1 is also charged of first-degree murder for allegedly knowingly commit murder in the first degree at 1620 North Hampshire, Mason City, for allegedly willfully, deliberately, and with premeditation killing Melinda Cavars. First-degree murder is a Class A felony. It is defined as a person commits murder in the first degree when the person commits murder under any of the following circumstances. Person willfully, deliberately, and with premeditation kills another person. B, person kills another person while participating in a forcible felony. C, person kills another person while escaping or attempting to escape from lawful custody. D, the person intentionally kills a peace officer, correctional officer, public employee, or hostage while the person is imprisoned in a correctional institution under the jurisdiction of the Iowa Department of Corrections or in a city or county jail. E, the person kills a child while committing child endangerment. F, the person kills another person while participating in an act of terrorism as defined in 708A. As I said, this is a Class A felony. It is punishable by life in prison without possibility of parole. Do you understand that charge?
No,
Okay, what don't you understand? I can reread it again.
I didn't do nothing. I don't understand why.
Okay, I do not want you making any admissions or statements on that. I'm simply, that is what you are charged with, okay? You are charged with with first-degree murder for both of those individuals, Melinda Cavars and Caleb Christensen.
I both those have phone calls today, man. Phone call yesterday.
I didn't understand what you were saying, but you need to not speak, okay? You have the right to remain silent, not make any admissions or statements against your interest or about the facts involved in this case. If you do make any statements or admissions, they can be used against you. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney and to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one. Do you understand those rights?
No.
Okay, well, I will state them again just to explain them. You have the right to remain silent, not make any statements against your interest or any statements about the facts of this case. If you do make any statements, they can be used against you. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney and to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one. Would you like to apply for court-appointed counsel?
I don't understand.
Would you like to apply to have a attorney appointed to represent you at the state's expense?
I don't understand.
Okay, well, we will appoint an attorney for you. We will have you fill out a form. There's a form there. Get that filled out. Make sure I can tell from that what your income is. If you need help filling it out, we will get you help to fill it out. Get that submitted, and we will then get an attorney appointed to represent you in this matter. I am going to hold you on bond. Bond will be $1 million cash, so you will need $1 million cash to bond out. I am setting your preliminary hearing for November 23 at 8:30. That is not trial, it's a preliminary hearing to see if there is enough evidence to proceed with your case. The county attorney, instead of putting on evidence at a preliminary hearing, can file what's called a trial information that sets forth the facts that they are relying on. If they do that, then the preliminary hearing would be canceled. So check with your attorney to see if you actually need to show up on the 23rd, because in all likelihood a preliminary or a trial information will be filed. After that will be an arraignment date, where you will be entering your plea of guilty or not guilty to the district court. Then you'll go on to trial, sentencing along the way, depending on how you plead. All along the way, there will be court dates. Make sure you do show up at court whenever you have court dates. And keep in touch with your attorney to make sure that you know when those dates are and that you do show up. As I said, I am setting the bond at $1 million. You can ask the district court for a bond review hearing and ask to have that set. Do you have any questions? And again, do not make any statements against your interest or any statements about the facts of the case. Do you have any questions about these proceedings? Okay, they'll arrange that there. We will get the attorney appointed for you, and then you can talk to your attorney and get further advice with regard to this matter. Any other questions? Don't understand what? Okay, well, I will tell you one last time then. As I said, your rights are to remain silent, not make any statements against your interest. If you do make any statements, they can be used against you. Your other right is to be represented by an attorney and to have an attorney if you cannot afford one. So I will appoint the public defender's office. When you get that form filled out, we will appoint the public defender's office to represent you. I'm scheduling the preliminary hearing for November 20.